Brown is a born again Christian.
Amen.
If y'all niggas don't know what Orlando Brown is, he was a Disney child star.
That's so Raven.
That's so Raven. He was the voice of a lot of niggas.
He got some
Sticky
bars.
on Proud Family.
Sticky?
He was Sticky on Proud Family.
Damn, that nigga name was Sticky.
He was a voice. He was a Disney child. Y'all know how the Disney
What's the movie
child.
with Damon Wayans where there was the drill sergeant?
Major
Payne. He was the kid in there.
Orlando Brown, and once he got some money,
He was on Family Matters.
he was on Family Matters. That's a
3J.
fact. He became one of them crazy niggas that starts doing coke, that
Doing
started
that.
meth, and started wilding out. I fucked Raven Simone. I started doing.
He said
all
he
that
sucked their
shit.
titties.
I believe that.
Boot Gang. Y'all remember Boot Gang?
Blue Gang. He was on.
Whole lot of gang shit.
He just used to
He's
just
a
go
troll.
around terrorizing
shit, and he tried to change.
One minute he got punched in the jaw. They broke his jaw.
Broke his jaw, sex tapes, all this wild shit. Both of these niggas changed his life. One is a Christian, one is a.
Both is Christian.
Both Christian.
Both are Christians now. Do we ignore, or how do you accept? Is it okay to do all that wild shit? Say you're a Christian, and you accept it back into normal, I guess, society now. Like Orlando Brown, he was wild. Every time we heard Orlando Brown,
Should he be?
should we just accept him just because he says he's a Christian?
Facts.
He went to rehab. He looks better. He looks healthy. You could tell, like, on the video, like, if you go from what he was looking like to now, like, you could tell he's making the progressions. And like Boot Gang, same shit. Nigga look healthy. That nigga look like he was about to die. And now that nigga look healthy as fuck. Like he on the right path. Like drugs is some crazy ass shit. Especially niggas fucking with that meth and all that shit. But if you able to beat it, which most people ain't able to beat that shit, hey, you gotta celebrate
keep
that
all
shit.
your teeth.
Hold that thought. Go ahead.
I mean, it's facts. My thing is, if you're supposed to be Christian, right? That's the whole thing about
Forgiveness.
Christianity is forgiveness. So why, like,
Justice.
first of all, who am I as the community to be like, oh, you're not accepted back? Like, nigga, I sin all the time.
I think it's cat. I think you need guidelines and a little bit of you can't do all that shit and say you're Christian and I'm just supposed to be like, all right,
Nigga, all he did was meth. Y'all niggas act like he was killing somebody.
He was wild.
Y'all like he was R.
So
Kelly.
I'm just talking about trust as a fact. What did you say? I told you hold on to it.
You was the main one who said that you
Damn
should,
it. What did I say?
that the drugs should be legal and you should be able to
Why
do
you
whatever
bring
you
up
want.
that shit?
That's what you said. And all of a sudden it's like
damn.
now the judgment coming down. Like,
Luke,
nigga, fuck
relax.
that. I'm saying
Nah.
like nigga, it's one or the other, nigga. That's what you said, nigga.
I don't even remember what I
Y'all niggas, you and Ryan on this podcast said that y'all think that that drugs is your choice.
So
you should let it fly.
We bring it back
nigga.
what we said.
And now all of a sudden is nigga, you shouldn't be accepted. Nigga,
Yeah, first of all,
guidelines.
I don't remember what I said. But if I did say that, just because I said you should do the drugs don't mean I should accept you. All I'm trying to say is that we should be guidelines. Like and really I'm talking about as a consumer. Do you trust Orlando Brown and Boot Gang, niggas of that cloth, to just be like, yeah, I have faith that it'll be alright? How do you know he did the meth shit? How do you know I don't know.
I know what that nigga looked like when he was on meth, and I know that he don't act like that no more. That's what I know.
It works for me. That's
Right.
fact.
Faith, nigga. That's another thing about Christianity. I got faith in him.
Nigga said he's an atheist though. Facts or cap?
Who said he's an atheist? I never said in life I was an atheist. So don't put that cap on me.
ESPN First Take. Max Kellerman is not on the show anymore. This is the ESPN First Take, the most popular show. Stephen A. Smith said it was partly his decision to get rid of Max Kellerman. He said he wanted to keep things fresh. He didn't want to be stagnant. He foresaw it. There was no other reason. Do you believe Stephen A. Smith wasn't hating on Max Kellerman, getting the black community? Terrell Owens saying Max Kellerman is more blacker than you. Like niggas have been pioneering Max Kellerman as being somebody who has the voice of the black community for the culture over Stephen A. Smith. Do you believe that there was no resentment or jealousy or anything else like that? Do you believe it was just simply as, man, I want to? It's a math thing. It's an algorithm thing. Like we've been doing this for 6 years. we're gonna fall. Let me replace Max Kellerman before
I
we fall.
disagree. I think
You think it's some hater
I
shit?
think it's cap. I don't think he's a hater. I don't believe in that. I don't think that that's what Stephen A. did that for. I think that Stephen A., like you said, I think that when you're great, you have to find out ways to stay on top, right? I think that coming in, and sometimes you need new challenges, and coming in to work every day. Imagine coming in to work every day doing the same thing, that get boring, right? And it's your show. When Skip left, that became your show. He's trying to find a way to stay on top, right?
And that was number one.
And it's not. It is not showing that the show is actually. They haven't made a permanent move yet. They got rotating guests.
Yeah.
So I think it's still in the works what they're doing, but I think they just took action. Now, do I think that he's jealous of or angry with that?
Just for context, since Max Kellerman left, their ratings has dropped. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean that's
I mean,
gonna
you got
happen.
rotating guests. You don't have
ratings
like
is
this.
dropped.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think they're still trying to figure it out, but sometimes you gotta be willing to make those moves to get a.
No plan? Go ahead.
I don't think it's not necessarily no plan. It's just sometimes you gotta look and see which one works the best. You gotta have analytics, and for analytics, you gotta let the shit go. You gotta do shit to get your analytics back.
How do you feel?
I mean, it sounds like Stephen A. is saying like the numbers are already dropping. This shit is clearly not working no more. We need to find the next
You
thing.
said it sound like Stephen A. saying the numbers already dropped. In context, even though you saying that's how you feel, it sound like you're saying the numbers didn't drop. They're number one. But keep going.
Oh, they're still number one.
When Max Kellerman left, they have not been number one.
So who's been number one?
I think Skip and Shannon.
And I think that the thing about Skip and Shannon is, would you say that him and?
Let him go.
Okay, go
Go ahead,
ahead.
finish what you're saying.
No, I was just asking the question. Do you think that Skip and Shannon's dynamic is better than him and Max's anyway?
Do I think Skip and Shannon is better than Stephen A. and Max?
Like the dynamic,
Me personally?
Yeah.
Or in general?
just personally.
I don't know. They're about equal.
They don't like each other. Like you.
Max and Stephen A. don't like each other. That's a fact.
Right. So like the dynamic.
But I
imagine
can tell that
imagine
you
coming
work-
to work with a nigga that you don't like every day.
So you think it's
And
personal?
listen, you don't like every day, so you're not gonna give the best show.
So do you
Niggas
think,
may watch it, but
Brandon,
niggas don't
do you
like
think-
the
do you
show.
think-
Bro,
Brandon-
I think that was good TV though. I like Stephen A. It's sometimes.
Uh.
Sometimes it got awkward. I can't lie.
I feel like,
why-
I
that's
feel
why I
like a lot of the
hesitated.
time. I think a lot of the time, Max is just long-winded. He doesn't really answer the questions. He finds ways to kind of avoid like the past mistakes that he said. Like I think that all goes together with him. He's not really a basketball savant. I guess that Stephen A. would say.
Stephen A. ain't a basketball savant.
I don't think nobody can put it like this. We can all find clips where we can all go back to like terrible basketball takes.
Bad take in my life.
Exactly. So
Let
we go end it right there.
You want another one?
Give us one more Tender Dick Kazadi. That's the name of this episode. TD
Stop.
TDK.
My man.
That's so.
Y'all did that shit in high school. I almost shot
I'm
this shit.
TDK.
I almost shot this shit up.
Let's go drunk, nigga.
Why y'all be drunk?
So wow.
All right, bro. That's a cat.
Can I get one more, nigga?
We got 2 minutes, bro.
We talked about Amari now. God damn.
Come on, we got 2 minutes. Go
I
ahead.
got it.
Go ahead.
We talked about Amarion, right? Let me know if y'all brought this up. We can stop it. Amarion made a bold statement about verses. He said he wants to go against Chris Brown. Facts or cap? Is Amarion tripping for trying to go against Chris Brown? Keyword, is
Fact.
he tripping for trying to go against Chris Brown?
Cap.
Facts.
Cap.
Is it facts?
It's
Cap.
facts.
Cap.
Facts, cap.
I'll go first. I think he's tripping because I feel like after about song 12, even if he include B2K, it's still a rap. I don't even think the B2K songs are beating a lot of the Chris Brown songs. So I think I just don't think. I think that Chris Brown has an answer for every song that he plays.
Only reason why I say it's
You
cap.
done?
Only reason why I say it's cap is because, hey nigga, if I think I'm great, I want to be pinned up against the greatest. Now, do I think he's crazy? Yeah, but
Crazy, you're tripping. It's the same.
It's the same thing. It's the same.
Come on, man.
Do you think it? I'm not asking.
you
his
can't be
mindset.
crazy for wanting to do that. But yes, in that sense, they're fat.
All right,
it's
go
facts.
ahead.
I get
I
what
think
you
it's cap. I think Chris Brown is a better artist than him. I think Chris Brown got more hits than him. But we always say with verses, there's only 20 hits.
Omarion don't got 20 hits.
He doesn't have to have 20 hits. That's the problem with
He don't have. But
I'm not saying
You don't have 11.
That's the problem.
No, I'm
You
saying
don't need 11 hits
Nigga.
to win, nigga.
So if you lose, you're tripping.
Yeah, if you, I don't.
If you lose,
I don't think
are you
Omarion
tripping?
has enough hits
So,
to where it
so,
seems like it's a good battle. I don't think it's
All
gonna be a
right.
good battle.
So to answer the question, what is a good battle?
A
Is
good-
12-8 a good battle?
A good battle is, put it like this.
What number? Give me a number.
Okay, so if we're gonna say Omarion and Chris Brown, the
What would
only
be-
way it would be a good battle is if basically Omarion would like
Give me a
surprise us up to like you'd be like, damn,
Give me a number. Give me a number.
he held his own throughout the battle.
Give,
It would have to be
give me a
throughout
number.
the battle.
What's the number for that? 15-5?
15-5 is
55
gonna
is
be.
not good.
That's
Six,
not good. That's what
14-6?
That's what it's gonna be.
It's still embarrassing.
13-7?
I think Omarion would have
Give me a
to
number.
I'm trying to say it. I think Omarion would have to give us 8 numbers. He had to give us solid 8 wins, and even those 8 wins, I don't think they would be solid.
So 12.
I think that
12-8 is respectable.
it's respectable. I could give him 8, and I still would be like, well, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think
I
that,
see what you're saying.
Yeah,
So-
I think
so
I don't think that
don't respond to me when I say I don't think it's cap for him to feel like he can get 8.
I mean,
Now you're saying that even if he thinks he get 8, they're not gonna be a respectful 8. I think Omarion can sneak 8 in that battle. I think so.
Hey man, episode motherfucking 64. We
D
out,
CK
baby.
Kazadi.
Stay clean as a whistle, you think you official, we know that you not. Hop on the mic and discuss every issue, might take a few shots. Kick back and